we'll be able to figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, it's a room with a metal floor. And basically, to describe it in modern terms, it's kind of like diamond plate floor, like you find in a factory or something.
Hmm.
And there's
With a bunch of rail
rails
cars.
in the floors and turntables and things that look kind of like mine carts and all sorts of like I beams and metal debris and ropes and cabling and stuff like that scattered all over the floor here. And of course, a bunch of wolves that look like they're made out of darkness.
It looked like no sort of place that I've ever been. By the forest glen. This was so strange.
You've never seen so much metal in your life.
But to me, those wolves are also really creepy. I don't know if they're undead. In my illusion, I don't think did them justice. I didn't go down to approach them, so I don't know if they might be as illusory as the thing I just made for you.
Yes. Would any of us have seen such creatures before?
You can make a common knowledge roll at a penalty
Okay.
because they're not common.
What are we
Is
doing?
is
Oh,
there any way I can wiggle that into? Oh wait, there.
actually, no. This would
So,
be make it a cult. Sorry, my bad.
okay.
Okay. Actually, oh no, a three is still a fail.
Yes.
Dang.
You're gone. Wow.
What'd you get?
I got a 9. Unskilled
Oh,
though.
well, raise is a raise. Unskilled just makes it harder to get a raise. So let me get back to the page here. Okay. Yeah, again, you're aware of these things. Every now and then, creatures like this probably attack in the darkness of the forest that you live in. They are shadow wolves. They are indeed a type of undead. They're kind of like shadows, like the undead called the shadow, but of course they're wolves instead. Their bites
Hmm.
drain your strength, and if they drain all of your strength from you, then you can die and become a shadow.
Okay.
And on a raise, I'll give you their weakness. They aren't injured by sunlight, but they can't manifest in an area where there is sunlight,
Okay.
which is cool because they're in a place that is completely darkness with only one source of light being the hatch overhead.
Hey Erica, from what I was seeing, just to clarify, um, my dark vision ended with just more dark. I couldn't see like any edges, could I?
That green line that you are seeing is the edge.
Okay.
There's nothing beyond that. That's the edge of
Oh,
that's like the metal sphere that you're inside of.
okay. So and it's really, really wide because I can see really far right now. I mean, other than being outside and in the sunlight, but it's dark down there, and I did really well with my uh, seeing the darkness, and I could not see a wall. I didn't go in and really explore it, but I just wanted to report back on what I saw. Oh, and Erica, did they react to me at all?
Well, let me see if they would have noticed you.
I mean, I probably have. I wasn't. I don't know if I had made a stealth roll, but
That's fine
yeah,
because you're wee,
I
so
and
they might not have seen you.
I would have had to have like dropped a bucket down a well for them to notice me.
Yes, they noticed you.
Okay. Oh,
A bunch of their heads turned towards you, and a couple of them started approaching you. Being, of course, being wary of that circle of sunlight that is being projected down by the hatch overhead.
okay.
And
Then I will
I
also.
and I don't think you're not in roll 20, Anders. And if you've been saying things, you're muted. Okay.
Does Does anyone have a mirror?
You mean like this? I pull out like a mirror that's like perspective to my size.
Um, I
About the
hmm,
size of a dime.
I
Oh,
was
come on.
hoping for something a bit larger.
Oh, yes, I have a lot of room in my pack for something like that. Let me see. Is there. I don't think I could make an illusion of such light that would affect them. Face sight illusion. Destroy undead. No. Uh, I know what you're going for. I don't think I have anything that would help with that.
Oh well, we'll just have to do
But
without.
I do also point. Oh, and by the way, and this might not be the last thing I should have reported. Um, yeah, some of them turned their attention towards me. It seemed like they did avoid the cone of light. So if somebody were to stay up here just to make sure this hatch was open, it would be a good thing.
The hatch itself. Uh, what kind of mechanism, if any, closes it? Could we just prop it open?
Yeah, yeah. Any stick or bone might work. Yeah,
All
it's
right.
just kind of like those doors that you see in like submarines. It's like this big thick hinged metal door with a wheel on it that you can crank open and shut. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, yeah. Then unfortunately, all of my sturdy stick-shaped things I like to hold on to. Does anyone have a idea, or should we just go with one of the
Hey,
themers
in
lying
the
around?
in the party loot, didn't we have someone carrying a spear?
Maybe.
That was really more a thing
Yeah,
for loot.
nothing that Timber owns would be big enough to do it.
Heck, I think if it were to close and I couldn't go in substantial, I would be incapable
Yeah.
of leaving.
Do you have anything in your pack that might hold the door open, Chris?
Oh, I don't think so. Um,
Well, I mean, when you turn the wheel, these little metal bars stick out from the side. So if you crank the wheel so that those bars come out, even if the lid does go shut, it won't shut all the way.
That would
Actually,
still
I like
block the
that one.
sunlight, wouldn't it?
Yeah, 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 yeah. That is unfortunate,
Actually,
but
I
yes.
kind of like that because even if, well, if they close it, they'd still be able to block off the light, like Luke just said. But they would. It, I can't see a zombie accepting the command to be able to do that on their own.
Yeah, but I mean, if you go down, there's an archaeological expedition going on all around this thing, so you can go down there and maybe snatch an unguarded hoe or a shovel or something like that, a pick. Yeah,
Yeah,
guard your hose. The player characters are going to come take them.
yeah.
Um,
Let me see. Let me see. Unless I do some like shape changing, I can't do that. Sorry.
I'm gonna pick up a hoe.
okay.
Make a charisma check?
Yeah. she
Is that
says
what they use? Is that
she
what they
she
use for
says her name is
rounding?
Sugar Baby and she's $200. Yeah. So give me a stealth check to go down there and sneak around, and maybe a skeleton's taking a cigarette break or something, and you can snatch his
Oh,
equipment away from him. That's good enough. I mean,
okay.
again, they have been given a task and are carrying out that task. So I don't really pay much attention to you at all. These are the definition of the basic mindless undead. They are here to dig this thing up, and that's what they're doing. So you find an unattended digging equipment
Eh,
and are able to get back up and use that to prop the gate open, prop the door open.
Dope.
Okay. Are we going into the darkness?
I
Yeah.
mean, we have
hello,
lights, but yes.
Yep.
hello,
Uh,
darkness, my old friend.
Anders, you're not in roll 20 if you want to join. All right then. I think you put a rope down.
I can't. I have to go pick up Stephanie.
Oh, okay.
Like I had to leave the house to go get her.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't
Gotcha.
have a car. Sorry.
Gotcha. Okay. Will you be back later, or are you out for the whole night?
I'm going for the next hour, maybe hour and a half. I've got you on my earbud, but I mean, like you can't usually hear me, so
Okay.
I'm just gonna listen.
All
I
right.
guess.
Okay. Thanks. So I will. I can run with 3, but because we've only got 3 players tonight, let me drop down the number of wolves. That's only fair, and I do try to be fair. Unless you want to fight all of them, that's it's up to me. It's up to you.
Well,
I'm down.
they don't. They don't. They don't.
I have yet to be injured, so
That's true. That's true. You guys are, but that
Hey, I came
the
so
same
close to
can't be
dying.
said. The same can't be said for Timber and Katla.
true.
All right.
So I will not be the one to decide
Well,
this.
the person who the person who uh caused my harm was actually me. So,
That's true. And you have been pretty badass with that destroy undead ability. So, uh,
well, most of that, and the thing is, me getting hurt was actually a part of not um sticking to shoot, I can't word now.
that's all right.
Not sticking to my general cowardice.
So
All
have you
right.
learned your lesson?
Yeah, keep being a coward.
Good. Wait, no, I was going to say stay behind my shield, but
No, you get hit too often. If somebody, and also, uh,
I literally have an edge that protects you with my shield, but okay.
Yep.
wait, the edge of your shield? Ta-dun-ta.
But
Oh,
undone indeed.
I just thought that was like, worthy.
All right. So I have put you somewhere. Um, do you see where you are, everyone?
Yes, in the middle.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you all in a grid square. There you go. And you should see what your character can see. I'm using the dreaded
Dynamic.
dynamic lighting.
Darn
So,
it, when the people who hate dynamic lighting.
well, Anders is the one who doesn't get along with it very well, so he's not here right now. So,
Okay, so I like
so
more.
you are probably the only person that can see everything, Bob, because of your dark vision.
Okay.
Actually, your dark vision isn't clicked on.
Actually,
Let
I
me,
just lost the wolves.
yeah, let me change that. I turned off your dark vision. I turned it on the other. Um,
Okay.
so let me fix that for you.
I have I only have infravision, so I might be able to detect if there's
Ah,
like a living creature somewhere in the darkness,
Right,
but
yeah,
I
but
won't be
these,
able to see into it.
yep. So, let's get some cards. Let's
so
get them.
how much of this is it actually the white circle that is actually like sunlight?
Uh, the sunlight, I do have a white circle in the middle of the screen, but it's probably being drowned out a lot by Egan's lantern. What the heck was
Actually,
that?
would help if Yegan
That
is
was My soon-to-be husband.
Oh, okay. I just heard I'm like,
Yes, they heard that, Ben. It was my backup beep. This is backup beep because we have to put something to keep the door cracked. Because every animal in this house will come in and out of the room and slowly push the door open until it is fully open.
Wow. I thought it was just my animal that is a real bully about wanting to hang out with you
yeah.
when you're having a personal moment.
And what you can see, you have an ability that lets you see twice as far in dim light, so that's why you can see as much as you can right now, Chris.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I am going to give everyone cards because as you come down the ladder, you've got some attention.
Oh, I would have thought they would have liked her.
Does anyone have like quick or level-headed or anything like that?
No.
No.
Any extra cards? What? Oh, I selected all the characters. Has it been that long since we played? I selected all the characters but forgot to add turn. Okay, there we go. Alrighty.
Yeah, I heard you.
Deal one card to turn order. Alrighty, Egan, you are in the lead. Right
Okay,
now,
I do not
what
see.
is in your circle of light is all that you can see at the moment.
Yes.
But
I
true
will go on
to
hold.
yeah, okay.
Or,
True to
yeah.
what Timber said, there, as you can see, there's like, you know, minecart rails in the floor. You're standing on some kind of metal turntable that looks like it could align with these different, uh, these different rails. Debris from the overhead, because you can see like dings and dents and missing superstructure overhead, which is where all these, I-beams and chains and cabling and stuff like that have fallen down. So
Hmm.
you are going on hold. Okay, Timber, you are probably the only
Okay.
one that can see everything.
Uh, darn it. How big is a? I need to learn to actually go get the template myself. It's probably on
Yeah.
the.
Do you
All
see
right.
the thing that kind of looks like a newspaper up in the top right?
Yeah. Oh.
With all the
Yeah.
icons? Okay, click on that under Player Utilities.
Yeah. I'm
Ex-
seeing. Oh,
yeah,
large blast.
expand Player Utilities, and you should have control to just drag that onto anywhere you want.
Okay. Do I need to? Wait. It looks like a character sheet.
Well, no, you don't click on it. You just drag
Oh.
it.
Oh. Okay. Do I need to do a? No.
There you go.
Okay. Oh. Okay. It's a little clunky.
There's a large
Okay.
blast
So.
template.
Okay. So I kind of want to be protective of my friends,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna.
Where the heck over there? Hang on. There
Oh,
you go.
whoops.
Yeah, it
Oh
went
no.
way off the screen.
Yeah, I was trying to move the blast template out of the way so it wouldn't
Oh,
be.
okay. Uh,
And this goes on
oh,
me. That
yep,
would get all of them.
yep.
No.
It is centered on
Well.
you. Yep.
Okay.
Let me try to. I'm getting a little bit of lag tonight, so. Uh,
Okay. If I need to
yeah. That.
move.
I mean,
I would
if you,
say that one to the right is in, unless you want to say there's some up down issue.
as long as they're at least partially under the template, you're good. And um, I think we're good.
Okay, so
There
I'm
we
gonna.
go. I've set it as a drawing, so it's not going to snap to the grid. That's the problem we were having. So that
Oh,
should be centered on you. But yeah, that'll get all those, all five of
okay.
those.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way I get everything in the room,
No.
which, is fine. Well, they're not gonna care for this, but oh shoot, destroy undead. I have it set for
Oh,
3d6. I'm gonna spend 3 power. 3 and oh, nice. They take 17.
oof, morph. eh.
Egan, go the other way. I hope that he saw me and which way I went to go.
I can see where you are currently.
Okay. So
It's a lot of
yeah,
damage.
I was trying to say there are some if you go the opposite way, which doesn't really you know, uh timber's not exactly the best one for spatial relation.
Okay.
Oh, Erica, did the wolves get destroyed? What did they how did they react to it?
Oh, one is gone. Whoops. Oh yeah, you're probably going to be wiping the floor with these things with 17 points of damage.
Yeah, well,
Just to make
I
it
have to
interesting, I'm doing damage separately on each one, even though they're not wild cards.
however
Oh
you like to
well,
do.
they've all got the same toughness. Why bother? It's going to be the same result every time. Okay. Uh,
And by the way, if I do that too much, it's a resource management issue.
oh yeah, yeah.
I that just cost me 3 power to do that.
Oh, I'm
So
not.
it's
I'm
not
not
like
saying a word. That's
yeah,
fine. That's. If I didn't want you to do it, I wouldn't allow it as an ability.
that's fair.
All right. So Timber just eliminated 5 of these shadow wolves. They go. Well, most of you can't see them, but you can hear them howling as they fade away into nothingness. Katra, it's your turn.
Um. Okay, I took a bolt
Okay.
as my
Yeah.
level up, and I'm gonna pew pew that one.
You're gonna pew pew that one. Go ahead. Roll your spell casting.
Okay.
What does your bolt look like as a pre-adolescent necromancer?
Uh, um, finger guns.
So they do look like Cartman's pew pews.
Yeah, and like a little tiny like bat comes out or something.
Okay.
Very
Pew.
Wednesday Adams, very Wednesday Adams on his character.
I'm gonna shoot you with my pew pew bat. Oh, that's
There's my
marked.
pew pew.
I'll let you keep that because that's a hit with a raise, but it's marked as unskilled. So you might want to go
Oh.
in and switch that to spell casting. Do you know
Ew.
how to do that in the character sheet?
Yes.
Okay.
Boop.
So 9 damage to you.
Hey. Okay.
Alrighty. So that's what, 15 damage? I think that's gonna do it. Bam! Success in 2 raises. Yes, these wolves are not much of a
Yay.
threat at all. Egan, your turn. Oh, nope, nope, nope. New cards. 1 card to
And
turn
don't give
order.
me a card since I'm on hold.
Oh, well, I did anyway. So,
Okay, well,
yeah, you are on
Oh,
hold,
excuse me.
so we'll just kind of do that.
Wow, it's weird not having like 20 of us vying for actions.
Katla, your turn. Back to you
Oh,
again. Oh, wait a minute.
again.
I didn't do the wolves. I'm an idiot.
I mean, we don't have to
No,
talk about
no.
that.
Hey, leaving all of the wolves and not letting them go is a great compromise.
All right, so Katla, you're still standing in the sun, so you're not going to be attacked.
Okay.
By that reasoning, I'm the only one that they would go after if they can see me and can get up high enough to get me.
That one's attacking Egan. How high up are you flying?
Um, as wow, that's how high is the ceiling? Did you say that it was like 40?
Let me bring up the book.
I would have had to have been like within 10 or 15, or else I start taking myself out of the da damage radius, right?
Yeah,
Because it's a circle, it's not a cube.
yeah, it's about 20 feet up. At the very center, it's about 20 feet, but of course, it's like a,
Yeah,
it's an oblong, so it's, kind of slopes
yeah.
down at the sides.
I'm
But
trying to hover as high as I can,
okay,
manage it, and unless it like
the
just forces me down into their range.
this wolf comes running towards you, and as it runs, it gets a little bit higher and a little bit higher and a little bit higher until it's like running on the air.
Okay, that's flipping me out.
Oh yeah, they're incorporeal. All right, this
Oh,
one is
shoot,
coming up to, huh? These two are
my
coming up.
natural defense doesn't work.
Nope. These two are coming up to Katla, and they are both trying intimidation checks because they kind of hover, on just on the outside edge of that circle of light. They can come in where it's dimmer light, but the direct shaft of sunlight that comes basically coming straight down through the hatch, they're keeping out of that. But they come up there and they just kind of growl and hiss and are kind of pacing back and forth, looking very angry at you. So let me set your difficulty. One is aiding the other, so this is the aid check. Okay, so he gets a +2. Oh, the other one. Uh,
uh,
yeah. So that's going to be only a 3. So you resist with spirit as they try to intimidate you.
Okay.
So give me a spirit check with a difficulty of 3.
Five.
Okay, yeah. You know they can't hurt you because they can't get close enough to you. Yeah. So
Cool.
you're like, bring it, puppies.
Ooh, puppies.
5, 6. This one is also kind of fluttering, kind of flying towards you. These two are hanging back like they're watching. These 3 are attacking Yegan, so that's a +2 gang up bonus. Let me get back to my puppy character sheet. I guess a 7 doesn't hit you.
Uh,
Um.
Uh, Luke.
my parry is an 8. Yeah.
Okay, so the second one, lots of lag tonight. That's going to be a 10, so that's a hit.
Yeah.
And the third one is going to be another 7, so that one hit. Give me a vigor check, please.
Okay.
And
Boy, I sure hope. Yeah, I'm fine.
yeah,
Or I passed, rather.
yeah. Their bites don't do any damage, but it passes entirely through your armor, and it just feels like icicles stabbing into your arm. Just this chilling, bone-numbing cold. But you manage to shake it off and not lose any of your strength. This one here that was hovering up to Yegan, it kind of does. I mean, not to Yegan, but to Timberberry.
mhm.
Does the same thing. He does not get a. That's going to be a 7 to hit you.
That would hit. I believe that would hit. Yeah.
Okay, you don't have a lot of strength to spare, so
Yeah.
give
Well,
me a vigor check.
any way I can turn that into a spirit check. Actually, my vigor is actually decent. So
Yeah, and you got bennies.
I
He,
might be
he
spinning.
he didn't hit with a raise, so that's all you need.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like with those, it always gets me. Do I need to get over his check? And
Equal or better. Katla, back to, okay, now we're at the top of the next round. Katla, we're back to you.
Okay.
And Egan, you're still on hold.
Yeah. Oh, I would like to go off hold and smack one of the wolves.
Okay, you're not interrupting anyone, so that's fine.
All right.
Is your mace magical?
Uh, no, it's silver, but not magic.
Okay, your mace passes right through it.
Dang it.
Uh, Katla, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna. Hmm, I'm gonna pew pew the one on Egan.
Okay.
I
No.
actually have written down here my trappings is a burst of black energy.
Okay.
Way less cool than bat slinging finger guns.
You can do bat slinging
Anyways,
finger guns. This is Savage Worlds.
it indeed
Yeah.
it is.
Uh, anything's on the table with trappings. Um, so yes, that is a hit with a raise. Go on ahead and roll your damage. That's
Okay.
11. Which one of the three?
This one.
Alrighty. 11. I think that's going to be a wound. Their toughness is 7. Yep, that's a wound. Alrighty. Bam.
Oh, and Buttercup.
Yes, you're bat. Buttercup could probably see everything as well. Because of his echolocation.
He's just like gonna get up in this one's hair
Okay.
and try to distract it.
Okay, go for it. We'll make that a agility test. So make agility.
Come on, Buttercup. You got this, buddy. Oh boy. Okay.
I don't know. Okay. Are you happy with that result?
Sure.
Alrighty. Direwolf resists with agility and gets a
Ah.
3. So yeah. Direwolf is distracted or vulnerable. Your choice.
Two with.
Distracted gives it a -2. Vulnerable gives everyone else a +2 against it.
Let's go with vulnerable.
Okay. Timber, your turn.
okay, if
Again, that
I
that wolf just kind of like flew right through you, biting at you, and you
yeah.
just feel this numbing chill through, as small as you are, every corner of your body.
Oh, I never feel cold. Um, is it? I
These guys
get
can
that
fly
if it
too.
no, that's fine. I figured that was likely. Um, makes my life a living hell, but okay. Um, if is it actually engaged with me right now?
Yes,
So
it,
how
it's
much?
it's like hovering in midair, snapping at you with its big nasty fangs.
Okay. As a free action, I will actually draw my rapier, which brings up my parry
Okay.
by 1. Um, I don't expect it to make a difference, but since you got me with a 7, no, with something not that great last time,
hmm
then that's fine. Can I move here and not have to deal
Yeah,
with a
as
free
as
attack?
as long as you don't leave its reach.
Okay. So rapier drawn. I move here. Uh, except I want it on. I would. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. It didn't. It's not snapping right, but
Yeah.
even. But I think it gets all 4.
Yeah, I think it would too. I mean, if it's centered up on you, there you go. Yeah, that'll get all 4 without hurting your
Yeah.
buddies.
Okay. and I will do the 2d6 variety.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll pump the PowerPoints in
Okay.
just because I seem to be the only one who is reliably being able to do anything about them. Three, and it takes less
Well,
changing.
Contra's been knocking them dead too, but only one at a time. So.
Well, I don't want my trusty companions
Oh no,
who
I
do like to,
that's
uh,
do what you gotta.
yeah. Where is it? Oh, and I've always wondered what is this field that says PowerPoint investment?
I think that's for like if you're an alchemist or something like that, and you have I
Oh,
have PowerPoints in all these different or for like an artificer who's made temporary magic
okay.
items. I've pre-spent these PowerPoints, so I don't have access to them until those PowerPoints are spent. That kind of thing.
Like the
Holy
temporary
smokes!
item.
Jeez.
16 damage to these four wolves.
No, that three doesn't count. It should only be 13, right?
Oh, that's right. You didn't get a raise.
Well, I mean, there was no possibility
Oh,
of a
that's
raise
right.
on that.
It just does damage, right? Okay.
I mean, I'll take it, but
Yeah. All
I'm
right.
not trying
So
to.
yeah. Uh, bop, bop. Yeah. The two wolves that are in front of you just kind of subsume into black, nasty, inky smoke. Egan. Um,
Okay.
they vanish before the tide. Uh, this wolf is attacking Buttercup.
I know Buttercup.
It reaches out
Oh,
and tries to grab a mouthful of bat.
oh, and not to bother
Nom.
you, but
Huh?
I'm refunding myself 2 PowerPoints because I overcharged myself on the last 2 rounds.
Okay. So 7. What's Buttercup's parry?
Probably not
Probably
that.
not 7.
It's a 4.
Okay, so that's going to be a hit, but not a raise. Go ahead and roll Buttercup's vigor to avoid strength damage.
Okay.
Pretty good so far. Alrighty. These two are still hanging back. Um, yeah, that one's going to attack Buttercup too. They're mean.
They're not nice puppies.
No. It misses badly.
You mean Batley.
Badly.
Uh,